What's happening, guys? And today we are taking a look at the MSI AMD Radeon R9 290 graphics card, the overclocked edition in fact. And what a good looking card it is. It has the twin Frozr cooling design that a lot of people will be familiar with, and it will really help the card stand out from the vanilla versions, especially when it comes to overclocking it even further. Quickly, on the back of the box we have some info about the MSI gaming app. It was on the MSI motherboard that we reviewed last week. It's an MSI app that lets you overclock your graphics card safely, and it's really easy to use. It goes on to talk about the twin Frozr design, as I said, and this essentially gives enhanced cooling but also a quieter performance, which for those of you who are familiar with the 290 graphics cards, you will know that they can tend to be a little bit noisy. So this twin Frozr design aims to reduce that while actually giving better cooling. This model has 4GB of DDR3 memory, and it also supports up to 4K video resolutions. So let's take a look inside the box. In the bottom of the box we have some Molex adapters and a power cable, as well of course as the driver CD and the manual. As always though, do look for the most up-to-date drivers online on the AMD website. Moving on to the actual card, you can now see fully the twin Frozr design. The card has two 90mm fans attached to it in a black finish with a red trim. And there's even an MSI logo right in the middle that really does add like a touch of class to the design. The logo is very nice in the middle of the card. Connection wise, it has one DisplayPort connection, one HDMI connection, and then two DVI connections on the back, which is all pretty standard. So let's get on to performance. In the 3 games we are taking a look at, the card performed extremely well. In Battlefield 4, at 1080p on ultra settings, the card performed right in the middle of a GTX 780, Lightning, and just under a 780 Ti, getting 72 frames. On Metro Last Light, the card once again just outperformed the standard 780 by only a frame, and was around 10 frames off the impressive 780 Ti. Lastly, on Crysis 3, the card managed to achieve on average 37 frames on very high settings. In this particular test, it was only actually 5 frames off the 780 Ti's performance. Now let's just put that into context, because in the UK, this card, this AMD 290 graphics card, can be purchased for around £270. An equivalent Nvidia 780 Ti twin Frozr, also MSI, is over £100 more. In some cases, maybe £120, £130 more. So when you put that into context, you are getting massive performance for the price you are paying. Now it is worth noting that I am not testing these cards' performance on a pure benchmarking rig like some of the benchmarking websites would, so use these as more estimates rather than die-hard facts. They may not be 100% accurate on everyone's system, so just bear that in mind. I'm not using a dedicated benchmarking rig. Overall though, the card has some meaty performance. I was extremely happy with how it performed on a number of games, as I said, even getting very close to the mighty 780 Ti and regularly outperforming the standard 780. If you were going to pick one of these cards up, you certainly wouldn't be disappointed, and you probably would save yourself a little bit of money if the Nvidia features that you get with an Nvidia card, i.e. G-Sync right now, also Shadow Play, were things that you weren't really that bothered about. I hope you enjoyed the review, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.